This is the second lesson in identifying the names of the teen numbers 11 through 19. And this is going to be using the 3-period lesson. And the materials are the teen boards or the Seguin boards, which are typically made out of wood. I have a printed version here. There's usually 2 pieces that are lined up together like this, and loose numeral cards 1 through 9. So the first period of the lesson is to take and place the 1 on top of the 10. And the teacher would say to the child or the children, 10 and 1 are 11. This is the way we write 11. 11. 10 and 2 are 12. This is the way we write 12. 12. 10 and 3 are 13. This is how we write 13. 10 and 4 are 14. This is how we write 14. 14. 10 and 5 are 15. This is how we write 15. 10 and 6 are 16. This is how we write 16. 10 and 7 are 17. This is how we write 17. 10 and 8 are 18. This is how we write 18. And 10 and 9 are 19. This is how we write 19. Now for the second period of the lesson, the teen boards are in one section, and these number cards can be in mixed order. And you can ask the child, can you show me how to make 18? Yes, that's how we make 18. Can you, excuse me, can you show me how to write 12? Yes, that's how we write 12. Can you show me 15? Yes, that's 15. Okay, now for the third period of the 3-period lesson, the teacher makes a number and asks the child or the children for the name. What's this number? Yes, that's 17. What's this number? Yes, that's 19. What's this number? Yes, that's 11. Okay, and of course, the material is also made available for the child to use once they've learned how to use it from the lesson. Now, something about this material that's unique to Montessori is that it isolates the difficulty of learning the names of the teen numbers. So notice at the beginning of the lesson, I said this is how we write each number, but the